Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to this segment of Coach Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day. The recitation for the day is Sri Rag, Mahalla Tija, Kis Hau Sevi, Jap Kari, Satgur Pucho Jaye, Satgur Ka Pana Man Lai, Vichon Aap Gawaye, Eha Seva Chakari, Naam Vase Man Aaye, ਨਾਮੇ ਹੀ ਤੇ ਸੁਖ ਪਾਈਐ ਸੱਚੇ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਸੁਹਾਏ ਮਨ ਮੇਰੇ ਅਨ ਦਿਨ ਜਾਗ ਹਰ ਚੇਤ ਆਪਣੀ ਖੇਤੀ ਰੱਖ ਲੈ ਕੂੰਜ ਪੜੇਗੀ ਖੇਤ ਰਹਾਓ ਮਨ ਕੀਆਂ ਇੱਛਾ ਪੂਰੀਆਂ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਰਹਾ ਭਰਪੂਰ ਪੈ ਭਾਏ ਭਗਤ ਕਰੈ ਦਿਨ ਰਾਤੀ ਹਰ ਜਿਉ ਵੇਖੈ ਸਦਾ ਹਦੂਰ ਸੱਚੇ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਸਦਾ ਮਨ ਰਾਤਾ ਭ੍ਰਮ ਗਿਆ ਸਰੀਰਹੁ ਦੂਰ ਨਿਰਮਲ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਪਾਇਆ ਸਾਚਾ ਗੁਣੀ ਗਹੀਰ ਜੋ ਜਾਗੇ ਸੋ ਉਬਰੈ ਸੁਤੇ ਗਏ ਮੁਹਾਏ ਸੱਚਾ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਨ ਪੁੱਛਿਓ ਸੁਪਨਾ ਗਿਆ ਵਿਹਾਏ ਸੁੰਝੇ ਘਰ ਕਾ ਪਾਹੁਣਾ ਜਿਉ ਆਇਆ ਤਿਉ ਜਾਏ ਮਨਮੁਖ ਜਨਮ ਬਿਰਥਾ ਗਿਆ ਕਿਆ ਮੋਹ ਦੇਸੀ ਜਾਏ ਸਭ ਕਿਛ ਆਪੇ ਆਪ ਹੈ ਹਉ ਮੈਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਹਿਣ ਨਾ ਜਾਏ ਗੁਰ ਕੈ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਪਛਾਣੀਐ ਦੁਖ ਹਉ ਮੈਂ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਗਵਾਏ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਸੇਵਣ ਆਪਣਾ ਹਉ ਤਿਨ ਕੈ ਲਾਗੋਂ ਪਾਏ ਨਾਨਕ ਦਰ ਸੱਚੇ ਸਚਿਆਰ ਹੈ ਹਉ ਤਿਨ ਬਲਿਹਾਰੇ ਜਾਉ So it is quite natural that on this path, the spiritual path, for us to pose the question, Kis Hau Sevi, Kya Jap Kari, Satguru Pucho Jaye, who to serve and what to meditate on and what is it that I should realize. In other words, what do I have to do? And to this query, the response we get is, Satgur ka pana manala vichon aap gavaye. So without any conceit, submit to what the enlightened teacher says. Now it's quite likely that the enlightened teacher that Guru Amar Das is pointing to is Guru Angad himself, because of the way that the word Satgur has been spelt here as a noun. And we know that discipleship cannot assume any knowledge, because if it does, then it will become resistant to new knowledge. In other words, it does not remain receptive. And in this spiritual domain especially, it is dangerous to latch on to preconceived ideas about what reality might be or what our relationship to that reality is. So the Guru's advice is, come with an open mind and pay heed to that transcendent knowledge, Satgur. That is the key. One has to learn how to listen. And here the Satgur is also the transmitting agent, the principle that is transmitting this transcendent knowledge. And the Guru says, Man mere andin jag har chet, apni kheti rakh le, kunj paregi khet. Rahao, my mind, it says, awaken to the self. So this transmitting knowledge is one that awakens the heart. And it awakens it with conviction. The conviction that you are at bottom of the same stuff as her, the same substance. And there is a caution. Harvest the crop before it is too late, before time deprives you of that opportunity. And what is the harvest that you're cropping? It is actually the state of self-actualization, where the knowledge that has dawned on you that you are indeed the self, that you and her, that her is the true self, that you actually now are actualized in that knowledge. So what happens when the message or discourse of the Shabad is heard? Bhai Bhagat Kar Din Rati. This is devotion to the idea that the self is present all around me and within me. Har jun vekhe sada hadur. So with unremitting reverence and devotion, the mind then aims to experience the presence of this Har. Man kiya isha puriyan shabad raya bharpur. What happens then is that the mind, when it is brimful with the Shabad, that is, when it has absorbed the instruction of the Guru, its will becomes fully harnessed. In other words, you can then use the mind in a way that you wish to, rather than letting it push you around. So that's the lesson. Don't waste your life in delusion. Wake up to your potential, harness the mind, but remember, you cannot force the process. The best you can do is get on the process and let it carry you through. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.